Hey friends, Cookie here, Hummingbird Heights Farm, and I'm out in my garden in the evening. I was coming out to pick some string beans and see what else was fresh that I could add to my turkey soup. It's about a week after, and I think I'm done with turkey. We're turning the carcass into turkey soup. So as I'm coming out here in the evening, there's some planters that are outgrowing their space. So what I had was this arches had netting over it, and this is for my broccoli. This part of the bed is my cauliflower, and it was the netting was right across here. So now I've attached it, the first part all the way up, and I'm attaching a whole new piece starting from up here and covering the front half so that it has all this extra space to grow, and harvesting should be quite easy for me if I just take and move this up. So I can just tack that up there. I can go in and harvest. I came out for these string beans. Look at these gorgeous purple little string beans. These guys are still a little young, but I was trying to pick some of them, and I've gotten a few right here. So some nice size string beans, some green ones, some purpley ones. I just love the color. But these are my cauliflower plants. This is what they're looking like. I've been taking off the bottom stems. In between my cauliflower, I planted some bok choy. These might be some nice greens to add in to my soup. Look at how big. I mean, these guys have to have room. They were bending over. Look at the size of these leaves. And that's from good compost in the soil. I just amended the top of it, and it has gone gangbusters here. So I have some giant leaves. And those are going to be nice. I'm not seeing any heading up, but they're still young. This is my broccoli, and there's no heads, but I got to give them a chance to form. So some of these broccoli will just have sprouts off to the side, but the plants are just absolutely huge. So now I just have to lay down my netting, and no little critters get to come in and munch on them. Over here, I have some radicchio that is just this gorgeous reddish purple centers. These can be shredded and put into a salad. So these are nice. I can harvest some. I see one is actually heading up. Look at inside of there. I'm getting a head. It's going to start turning into that nice round red little ball, and then you shred it. But here's my green cabbage. Looks like it's trying to head up. Look at the center there. It's curling in on itself. This is my blue kale, my blue curly kale. Swiss chard. And this is another kale with this pretty lavender stem. And I just take a few of these. Something is still getting in here. Look at some of these have been chewed on. So something has gotten in. Possibly a crawling item. But look at the balling up of this cabbage. It's already starting to curl in on itself. This is a purple cabbage. Look at the size of these leaves. I mean, look at the size of my hand compared to this leaf. Everything is growing so much better this year after composting and adding that to the top. There's some more purple beans over here. Oh, look at these. This one trellis and their leaves. These gorgeous purple leaves. And then their flowers. These little teeny lavender flowers. Just so pretty. It's getting late in the season for beans, but whatever I can get off here is better than not growing it at all. So whatever I can get. I love the way these are growing and trellising and winding all the way up. Absolutely gorgeous. Some of my other surprises are my sweet potatoes are dying off, and I just realized in between there I have potato plants coming up. So there's one plant there, there's another one here, one here. So they're just popping through the sweet potatoes, and there's another one right there. So isn't that neat? They were planted there, they didn't go anywhere, and then all of a sudden now they're taking off. They like this weather, I guess, the cooler weather. My potato plants over here are getting huge. These are new ones right here. These have just come up, so these are new ones coming through. And they've already gotten much bigger. Look at the size of these. Wow. It's easier to see through this black netting. There is netting on here because there's still grasshoppers all over eating on things. These sweet potatoes are dying off, so I'll be harvesting them soon. And I've devised some frost cloth for my tomatoes and peppers, and they seem to be responding, because look in there, there's flowers, so they're doing well. I'm trying to keep some warmth. My peas are shooting up. These are really coming along. So some nice pea activity. Look at the marigolds coming through. This one pot just has so many marigolds. They're just like a bouquet of gorgeous flowers. Just one barrel, and then it's in with a very nice young tomato plant. These are the prettiest my tomatoes have ever looked. And it's, look at this time of the year. And look at these peppers. Oh my goodness. I have to have a purple bell pepper. Gotta have it. Oh, okay, I have some tatsoi. These are getting big enough to eat. I can add these to a salad. Those are pretty good size. And this is my gorgeous lettuce. I have, these are red romaine. Look at the color of these leaves. Just gorgeous red color. Let me see. Is it good? Oh, so tender. And then here's the regular romaine. It looks like it's already trying to head up. They're coming into heads. You can see where, oh, come on, move. Oh, there we go. Look at how it's trying to roll into a head. So I can harvest these outer leaves. Just break them off. Oh, that's a gorgeous, nice, crisp piece of lettuce. Add some of these to my salad. That's nice. That's pretty good size. And when I've got garlic, I'm going to be putting in. So the garlic are waiting for me to put them in their beds. I think I'm going to put them in the barrels because they don't get too much water. Where's a nice radish? They're a little crowded, so I'm picking them young to give the other ones a nice space. Nice and tender. These rather longish shaped ones are the French breakfast, which I absolutely love. They're very mild. And you can just eat them straight. They don't have the bite that most of them do. I'm also really enjoying the little round ones. They're just standard. I bought a whole bunch of packages because I seemed to really like them last season. And so, here's another one. That'll work. Okay, we'll add these to my salad tonight. Carrots are getting some nice little frillies on them. And I think that's it. Oh, my hummingbird feeder is empty. I'm going to have to get that out because all these lovely flowers are calling the hummingbirds here. In fact, oh, he was just there. They love these flowers. The hummingbirds have been here. He keeps moving away from me. So that's about it. I have brought my, I planted a tomato that was small, so I thought I'll put him in here where it's warm. I've got a squash and some peas over here where they can climb up, along with my peppers. Look at this bad boy. This is the poblano. He's got a little heat to him. I'm gonna let these guys get bigger. I don't need them tonight. Well, oh, my cucumbers are hanging in here with this warmth. They're getting bigger. I picked 4 of these little guys last week. And here's another 2, 3, 4, 5. Little's better than nothing if I can keep this alive a little longer by keeping it with some heat. Here's a little guy. I don't think he's going to make it. He's soft. But it is getting evening. It's already down to 55 degrees in here. But during the day, it's all the way up to 88. So they're getting some nice warmth in the daytime. And I think it'll keep them from freezing. So we'll see how well that works. My big security system here. It just basically keeps the big critters, the birds out. With that, my little girl will say good evening. You can tell it's getting dark out because my little hummingbirds are lighting up and changing colors. So it is getting dark. After all, I have to have hummingbirds all through my garden. They make me happy. And the last of the little beans here, not too productive, but they are pretty. And these, oh, here we go. A nice stripy one. These are rattlesnake beans. Okay. Oops, there's another one. Not very big. Well, I just want to say good evening. And I'm hoping I'll get my lights up that are back behind me. There's a string of lights, and we're working on that. I'm missing some holders, and then I will get those up. And then I'll have evening out here to enjoy my garden. As well as I put in a little fire pit area. Now, what garden doesn't need a little gathering space? We'll have to have a fire out here one evening. I just thought that was the cutest thing and I had to get it. sunset. I better go make dinner. Take care. Thanks for hanging out. Bless you.